am so excited to bring you not one, but 2 onion flax cracker recipes that you can make in your dehydrator. Oh yeah, I'm awesome. Do me a favor. Go ahead and thumbs up this video if you want to see more dehydrating recipes. And I really would appreciate it if you would share my channel with your friends. That would be awesome. Every time you share a video or thumbs up a video, YouTube sees that and they share my channel out to their community. Yeah, let's grow simple daily recipes bigger than ever. Thank you. Now let's get cooking. The first recipe we're going to make are the nacho crackers. That's right. So while you're eating them and somebody's looking at your crackers, you can say, they nacho crackers. We start out with 2 medium yellow onions, peeled and quartered. Throw those in the Vitamix. And then I have 3 celery stalks, just cut into thirds. And I want to wet chop them with the Vitamix. And the Vitamix is really helpful. If you don't have one, you can use your drink blender. But wet chopping the vegetables this way helps to really get the vegetables finely minced. Now what I'm doing here is I'm adding just enough water to the pitcher till the vegetables or the onions float up off the blade, okay? That's what I'm shooting for. All right, put on the lid. I'm new to wet chopping. I've had my Vitamix since 2012, but I do not make a habit of wet chopping vegetables in it. But now that I have my dehydrator and I see how easy it is, I think I'm gonna do this from now on. Okay, so what I'm doing, I didn't count the pulses here, but I'm just pulsing the onions until I can get them fine enough for the dehydrator. The first time I made onion flax crackers, my onion bits were too large and it made for a really chewy onion cracker. It was still delicious, but it was chewier than I wanted and I could never get that crispy texture that I was hunting for. So this is my 3rd time to make these onion flax crackers and I feel like I've got them down now. Okay, you see here, I know it's kind of fuzzy because I didn't know the camera was out of focus, but you see I've got the onions very finely minced. So if you can get yours down that small, that will help. That will give you a nice thick cracker. Look at that sexy elbow. Did you see that sexy elbow? I am hot, baby. Okay, the next thing I want to do is just pour off the water. So I'm going to dump all this mess into a colander and shake that water, baby. Shake it out. Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. All right. Now, once all the water is mostly drained off, you're not going to get it perfectly drained off, but do your best. This is what you've got. A mass of onion and celery. You really can't see it, but the celery, but it's there. Okay, nice little mush. Now it's time to start adding in the rest of the ingredients. So dump that into a medium bowl. And for our binder, to make a good cracker, you need some ground flaxseed. Now here I just have some light colored flaxseed. It does not matter what color flaxseed you have. I used a 1/2 cup of ground flaxseed. And then here I'm using a tablespoon of paprika. And this is just regular paprika. You could try chili powder, but chili powder has begun to give me heartburn, so I have just moved over to paprika now. All right, and then a 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast. Oh, nooch, baby. Nooch, baby, nooch. Love it, yeah. Nooch, baby, nooch. Okay, and then I just stirred that all together, and I'm giving it a taste test. I know that sounds strange to give a mass of onions a taste test, but it is a good idea to do it, and it's not as bad as you think. Okay, next let's talk about these Tef sheets. You're gonna need a Tef sheet, a Tef-Flex sheet, or a piece of parchment paper to lay down on your dehydrator tray. If you're new to dehydrating, this is what you gotta do. If you're wondering if you need to get a dehydrator, I hope this video persuades you and inspires you because they are pretty cool. Okay, so I am dumping the entire I'm going to call this batter, the onion batter, onto one tray. Those 2 onions, or even a really large onion, will make enough to fill one tray, which is good to know, like when you're at the grocery store and you're, trying to count up how many onions you're going to need and how many trays you have and all that good stuff. 2 medium onions or 1 large onion will fill 1 dehydrator tray. Okay, and then what I'm trying to do here is just spread the batter. I'm somewhere between 1/4 and 1/2 inch in thickness. Okay, you can go a little thicker if you want to, but whatever you do, do not go less than 1/4 of an inch. Your cracker will be super, super thin. And you just want to spread that out until it's all even. And you see I used an offset spatula to get it all smooth. And next I'm trying to decide how I want to score it. So you could use the offset spatula to score the batter, or you can use a pizza cutter. I like the pizza cutter because I don't get to use it very often. So I'm using it this time. And then you can make the batter, you can cut this any way you want to. You can make the crackers as small as you want or as long as you want. It's completely up to you. I'm just going like this. This is how I'm rolling. All right, it's ready to go. We're ready to go into the dehydrator. All right, so here's my Excalibur 3900B 9 tray. Oh yeah. With the glass door. That is a separate item to purchase. If you're looking at Excalibur dehydrators, they normally come with a solid door, but I wanted to see my food, so this is the Excalibur. This is a clear door for the Excalibur. Okay, and I love this dehydrator because it has a little drying guide on the top, and it can help remind me of what temperature I need to set the dehydrator to. So for the vegetables, I'm setting it to 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I have an Amazon affiliate link to the dehydrator, to the Teflon sheets, and for the clear door, all posted in the video description below, okay? So if I've inspired you, please use those links. I'd appreciate it. Now let's make the second recipe. This one I'm calling Italian crackers. This time I have a large sweet onion, super large sweet onion, and I have 1 cup of cherry tomatoes. And just like I did with the first recipe, I'm going to wet chop the onions and the tomatoes. Now this is the first time, I'll totally admit, this was the first time I'd ever tried chopping tomatoes in the Vitamix, so I really wasn't thinking this all the way through. I'm sure there's a better way. I could have added those tomatoes in. Maybe I could have wet chopped the onions first, drained off the onions, and then maybe chop the tomatoes separately in the Vitamix. You know what I'm saying? I could have done it separately. But this is the way my brain was operating. I was kind of on a trail. You know how you kind of get on a way of thinking and you don't think to deviate because you just know this one way? That's what I was doing. I was just kind of like, this is the way you're supposed to do it. And that's what I was doing. So anyways, I zapped that a few times, drained it off, same old here, nothing new. Drain off the onions. And let me say, that larger onion, oh my gosh, it was so strong. Oh my gosh, my eyes were watering so bad. Oh, look at it, but it's so pretty. Look, it looks like my pink crackers. Okay, another 1/2 cup of ground flaxseed. What's left of my nooch here, I wanted to add another 1/2 cup of nooch, but I only had about 3 tablespoons left in my jar here, so that's what I threw in. Turns out the 3 tablespoons was just enough. I'm glad I didn't add more. Okay, and then for my Italian seasoning, I'm adding this pasta sprinkle from Penzi Spices, and in it is sweet basil, Turkish oregano, thyme, and garlic. So you can certainly make your own pasta sprinkle blend. I'm sorry, I don't know the ratios here, but that stuff's really good, and I know you can order it online. So 1 tablespoon of the pasta sprinkle. Then I gave that a good stir. It's so pretty. Oh my God, look how pretty it is. This is so much fun. I'm really having fun with the dehydrator. This is pretty cool. I enjoy exploring recipes and exploring new ways to cook foods. And this is kind of like not cooking foods, but I think, oh, okay. So I tasted the onions, hold on. I tasted the onion mixture here, and I really felt like it needed a little salt. So I added 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt and stirred that in. Gave it another taste, and it was just right. It was just enough. It wasn't salty, but it just helped the whole batch. It was really good. Okay, next time to dump this on a dehydrator sheet. And you see I have the Teflex sheet down there. And then spread that out. Now you can see the bits of onion in the batter. So I did not pulse this batch as much as I did the first one. And it's going to make a difference. You'll see later on. Okay, to smoothing it out to the same thickness. Trying to go between 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. Got my pizza cutter out again. And you see, I don't drive very straight with the pizza cutter, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We call it rustic that way, right? Artisan, that's it. When we mess up in our baking, we call it artisan. All right, there we go. Ta-da! All right, we're going to take that back to the dehydrator. And you can see I keep my dehydrator in my laundry room because keeping it in my kitchen, it's too loud. I mean, not that that's a bad thing. It's just it has a loud fan, and our living room is so close by that it interferes with television watching. We can't interfere with Netflix binging or anything like that. It's not good. So I have put my dehydrator back in my laundry room. This is bedtime, which was about 10:30 that night. I said, I'm going to flip my crackers. So on the top, it's really dry. And so it was really easy to flip my Teflex sheet and peel it off. See, I'm going to do it again. There's the Italian crackers. Be careful that you don't pick up both of the sheets. Just pick up the Teflex sheet. Don't pick up the bottom one. Okay, and peel that back. You see how easy that is? There you go. And then I'm just going to put those back in there, and I'm going to leave those in until I think about them tomorrow morning. I'm shooting for a 15 to 20 hour dehydrating time to get them good and crispy. Okay, here we are the next morning. This is somewhere after my tea is done. I finished drinking my tea and I remembered I got crackers in the dehydrator. Oh, let's see. Look at it. Isn't that interesting how the crackers kind of get all wavy on the edges? It is completely dry. There's the other one. Look at that. Ready to go. Ready to rock. One solid sheet. Completely dry through and through. Okay, I'm going to leave you from this vantage point and do a one-on-one of how they really turned out. I'm so excited. These look so good. Oh my gosh, this already broke. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the tomato and onion. Look at that. How thin and crispy. I was reading some dehydrator recipes, and they say to score it about halfway through. TANNYRAW says to score it right from the beginning, so that's where I got the idea to just score it from the beginning. Look at these just come apart so easily. Ah. Okay, ready? Let's... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, listen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel like Cookie Monster. Yeah, that's what you feel like. Oh my god, it's so good. I want this to stay stuck in my molars so I can taste it all day long. The Italian seasoning and the onion and tomato. It's like I got an Italian meal in my face. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure that this one sheet of crackers is going to live long enough today to make it, to give Charlie a chance. He may never see these. You see that? I just swept up the crumbs off the table, off the counter here, and I just ate them. Oh my gosh. You better make these. And don't go make one sheet like I did. Oh my gosh, next time I have to make like a bunch. Look at this, how they just really snap apart. They're so easy. Here, I'm gonna cut my head off so you can see these a little better. Look. Let's finish breaking these up. Look how easy that is. Now I'm thinking next time I make these, I'm gonna let that batter go a little thicker. So I want to have a little thicker cracker. Even though this is fun, this is like having a chip. I feel like this is too thin to actually use for scooping. I think it'd break off. So I need that to be a little thicker. Oh, let me get that. That one's just funny looking. I better eat it. I'm gonna put it up. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Amazing, amazing grace. How sweet thou art. Okay. Okay. Next, let's try these. My nacho Onion-Flax. Oh my gosh. Let's break these apart. Look at that. Snap, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, yeah. Can you hear all the snapping? The snapping and the cracking? Poncho's wishing I'd drop one of these, but I ain't gonna do it. Here we go. My nacho onion cracker. Definitely thicker. Alright, I remember I did not add any salt to this. And I think that's why my face isn't completely lighting up, because I want to taste a little salt. And it's not happening. But all the other flavors are right there. I'm just kind of, but that's because, you know, I'm used to tasting salt. If I was a salt-free person, these are definitely thicker, and I could totally use these to, these have the strength. I could use these to lift up a tomato onion salad or something. For scooping, this is a scooper for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay, out of the two today, these were my favorite. But I know it's because that Italian seasoning and that little bit of salt that I threw in there makes these pop. These are totally addictive. I wish I'd added a pinch of salt to these. But they're still good. I still don't have a problem eating them though. I really like how these are thicker. That's amazing. And when I look at the difference between these two, I'm thinking it's probably the onion. My onion is finer, chopped up finer in this one than it is in this one. See, there's more bits. You can see the onion in that one. I think that's what's making that so light and frail. Whereas, you know, this cracker, the onion bits are smaller, and I think that's just, it's holding together better. I gotta get busy and make some salads and dips. Otherwise, I'll just sit right here and eat all of these. There's not that much. Look here. Look at there. Yeah, it's good for one person. One person's worth of crackers for several days, especially with eating with salad. I don't know about this one. I think I have to kill this off. If you've got a share, definitely make 2 sheets. Okay, I'm gonna go and spend the rest of my day fighting the urge not to eat all these before Charlie comes home. Oh my gosh, those are good. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm just learning how to do all this. So as I learn, pick up good stuff, I will certainly share it with you. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all. See you later. Bye. Did I stuff my teeth? Sorry. My hair look good. My hair look all right. My eyebrows straight. All right, I'm ready to go. Oh yeah, I'm looking good, girl. I'm looking good. I hear noises. I hear noises. I hear noises. I am so excited to bring you. Let's do that again. Let's look into the camera, not at the wall. Let's do that. La 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 la, wah wah la 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 la, wah wah wah, do 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 do. Okay, the red. All right, the recipe starts out with 2 yellow onions. The first recipe I'm making, let's try that. Let me tell you what recipe I'm making first. The first Onion-Flax cracker recipe we're gonna make is the one I'm making. I don't know what you know. I'm so excited to bring you not 1, but 2 Onion-Flax cracker recipes.